My feet are gone. Oh! Oh! Oh!
And now the day bleeds into night.
Did you shower yet?
No, it's cooler in bed, bro. My feet get my
Today is the first of 7 days that I've decided to step out of my comfort zone. But Nicola and I really didn't know what we were getting into. It was a cold day, and when I say cold, I mean pretty cold. It was 0 degrees, and we were planning on going for a dip in the lake nearby us.
He's gonna stay with Grandpa for like a year. He wants to go eventually to
A regular day
It's cold, I'm not gonna lie, it's cold.
Yeah.
We both are fans of Wim Hof, the Iceman, so that's what led us here.
Oh!
Jesus. Holy fuck! Oh! 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 My feet are gone. Oh! 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 Oh!
And yeah, Nikolai is always this loud. But when I say this was tough, it was really tough. Our friend that we went with does this a few times a week, but this was our first time. And 2 steps in, our feet were already numb, and we were basically screaming on the inside and the outside.
It gets better. Fight through it. Deep breath. Dunk your head, bro.
Okay.
It's never been better.
Okay. Yeah!
Oh shit!
Oh! Oh! Yeah!
Alright, it's 1 minute. 2 more minutes.
I feel like I'm gonna shit my pants.
If you can't do it, get out. Because you don't want to die.
Every day, 3 times a week for 4 years.
Yeah.
You're fucking insane. I can't feel my feet. Oh, 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 oh my God, the ground's even worse. Ow.
Great recovery, bro.
Weirdly enough, the most painful thing about this whole thing was walking out of the water. You would think it would be the easiest part, but walking back to our stuff felt like we were walking on rocks, because our feet were numb and the terrain was kind of rugged.
Yeah, buddy. The first time you did it, did you have like the same kind of reaction that we did, or?
Yeah, man, of course. Everyone does, man. Totally normal, man. There's 2 ways you can do it. Force the shiver or stop the shiver. To be honest with you, but he was in...
Good idea.
Being in that cold of water gives you such a sensation. Maybe it's dopamine or just a crazy euphoric feeling. It felt like a runner's high, and maybe it was the hormones just going nuts after being in such cold water. But I felt very present in the moment afterwards, just looking at the area around me and trying to tune in to the sounds of nature.
You see this, people do, they're like, yeah, I can fucking do that. But you're fucking going like, where you're like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, like your body shuts down. I used to think like, I was like, you know, like how did those people in the Titanic drown, you know? Like why didn't they just swim? And then I fucking realized, oh, cold water is actually
what the
killer.
fuck? I never thought of that.
So our first day was a success, and we definitely got outside of our comfort zone from the cold swim. And afterwards, we hit the gym and went our separate ways. Day 2. So after a long work shift, I decided to go to the gym, and to get out of our comfort zone, me and Nikolai decided to do 100 pull-ups in one workout. Nikolai wasn't with me, and he ended up doing them himself at his house, but it was definitely a struggle doing them alone and at the gym. Lifting weights to me is like therapy. You know that when you get into the gym, you're bettering yourself and you're keeping yourself healthy. Additionally, you're trying to reach goals that you've self-imposed on yourself. But doing these 100 pull-ups was a different kind of challenge compared to everyday bodybuilding, you might call it, and even going in cold water like we did the day before.
Oi, mate.
Good. I'm at like 80.
Bro, do the other 20 on camera.
I just did a set of 10 like 5 fucking seconds ago.
Yeah, we'll do another set of 5 and 5 and 5 and 5. Yeah!
So tomorrow run?
Yeah, sure.
Hello. Go have some water. Cause we about to go on a run. Day 3, the downfall of Nikolai. Oh, you slept too late. Did you shower yet?
No, it's cooler in bed, bro.
Alright, well we're gonna go on a run, Nikki. Let's go.
My feet get my foot can have drastic changes of incline and decline.
Our third day, we're gonna get on this run. 10:10, and we had some setbacks in the morning.
That was me.
But it's raining a bit outside, but it's like 4 degrees. So we'll see you on the run. So we're out here, but it's
It's a little bit of rain.
not a single person outside. At least we are.
We're here to work.
Okay, I think we just finished our first kilometer. So we'll do an extra 3, 4, 5 kilometers and then we should be good, but
Let's do it.
I'm already soaked.
It's all good. Same here.
Woo! Woo! What did we just do?
We ran. James started at his house, I started at mine. Ran around the fucking mall.
I think we did like 5K, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Now let's get a coffee. Feels good to be.
Fuck your life. Woo! Bing bong.
So we just finished our run and I got home. Took a nice warm shower because it was raining and it felt so good. But just sat myself down with some food and I'm probably gonna journal a bit. But I just wanted to say how interesting I think it is that in the last few weeks I've been running a bit more than I ever have. You know, I played basketball when I was a kid, but never have I actually went out on runs. And in the last week and a half, I've done 3 runs all over about 5K, somewhere between like the 5 to 8K range. And like, I don't even feel tired anymore. It's kind of weird. It's kind of tripping me out. Like running in the rain, it's like no more ab cramps, not breathing hard anymore. It's like I can run forever. But I'm getting a little bit of knee pain, so I'm gonna have to figure out why that is. But because we're on day 3 now. 4 more days of doing something that, you know, kind of sucks. But I don't think this challenge is necessarily to do stuff that sucks and that we hate, but more so things that we wouldn't regularly do, but things that are kind of hard to push ourselves to actually get out and do. Things that make us feel good, which is really big and helps us get some mental clarity throughout the day. The cold swims are really tough. Probably the toughest out of everything right now. But even those 100 pull-ups from yesterday, those were pretty tough too, but in a different way, because we didn't do 100%, like 100 pull-ups in one go, but slowly chipping at it. It was a very like slow process. Painful though, but very slow. Kind of chipped at it one by one. But it's kind of cool. I feel like I'm getting into this flow state where I can get more done and I can focus on doing things that I wouldn't normally do, things that are productive, but kind of take that, take a little extra push to actually get started. And it's also weird talking to a camera, but I'm getting better at that. Hello. Hello.
How's it going?
Ooh la la. I am so lonely.
So day 4, Nikolai and I decided to go to the gym in the morning. Normally we go a bit later in the day, but I'm a part-time student and Nikolai also works in a kitchen, so we had other things to do later in the day. So to put ourselves outside of our comfort zone, we got to the gym, and after a discussion, we decided to hit legs right after our run the day before. Painful for sure. Alongside working at the barbershop, I'm also a part-time university student. So juggling all things together can get a little bit hectic sometimes. So today, to get out of our comfort zone, we decided to go to the gym earlier in the morning and get a leg workout. A leg workout after a day of running is not the most fun thing in the world, as you might imagine. I normally work out alone, just because it's kind of hard to schedule workouts with friends, but I do think that it's important to have a training partner sometimes. Someone that can motivate you, push you, and just encourage you from the sidelines. So I do try to throw in a workout with someone else once in a week or so, just to spice things up, and this time it was Nikolai. After the workout, our legs were hurting, so we decided to just get a smoothie and take a chill before we had to get on to other errands throughout our days. Day 5. So I made an effort to start my day off with a tea and a book, which felt perfect. I find that before a long day of work and school, I want to have an even better start to my morning than I normally would, just to set the tone for the day. This is the barbershop that I work at. And at the start of my shift, I always take out the chairs and tables that we have outside for guests. The day wasn't too long. I was in there for about 5 hours, just before I had to get going for school. Balancing work and school is pretty chill because I'm only taking 2 courses at my university and I work just around 25 hours a week in the barbershop. After work, I got on the transit and took the transit to school, and in my cinema class, which is my favorite class, we just watched a film, basically. Portrait of the Lady on Fire is an amazing film.
Hello. So far today, I haven't done anything crazy to put myself out of my comfort zone. I found that days 1 through 4 have focused more on physical activity and how I can push myself. But today, actually, I was thinking about reading today to put me outside of my comfort zone, but that's actually something that I've been doing pretty often. Definitely it would be out of my comfort zone if I read for maybe an hour per se. But I think today maybe I want to try something a little bit different. So I am actually going to try to download editing software, upload the footage from the camera that I'm actually filming on right now, because I always find it to be kind of a struggle. Go out of my way to take the footage out of the camera and put it on the computer. I just finished building a brand new computer, which really helps. It's a lot faster. But I always felt like it was a barrier. Like I can think all day about how I want to create film and how I want to frame things and how I want to plan things. But small labor work like taking the SD card and putting it in and uploading the... I don't know why it's so hard for me. I'm gonna try to download some of this stuff, some of the editing softwares, and upload the footage. And I didn't actually decide that I was gonna do this until 5 minutes ago before I turned on the camera. But I think I'm gonna do it. Alright, well, I've been editing for maybe about 2 hours now. I've seriously realized how difficult it is to use Premiere Pro. It's my first time using it. The last like half an hour I've really been learning, and now I'm just starting to get the hang of it. Like, definitely feeling good, productive, and out of my comfort zone, I think, because I was pretty comfortable not editing. And I kind of pushed myself to do this. For now, I think I'm gonna go to sleep, and then we'll see you tomorrow.
Day 6 was another packed work day, and at 8 o'clock again, I got to the gym and did about 50 pull-ups, which felt a lot easier than when I tried them on day 2, but that wasn't the main purpose of day 6. Day 6, I actually ran about 2 miles on the treadmill. This normally isn't a big feat by any means, but considering I was exhausted and had been standing all day, I was pretty happy with the 2 miles I finished, and my knee was hurting throughout the whole run, so I took a few moments here and there to stretch and to try to make my knee feel a bit better. And it was hurting at the 1 mile mark, but I really wanted to push through and at least hit 2 miles, which I did. So I was pretty satisfied on day 2 with a full work day, 50 pull-ups, and 2 miles of running.
Good morning, everyone. Today is day 7, the last day of our challenge, and I'm feeling pretty good. It's actually not morning. It's like 3:40 in the afternoon. This morning I woke up kind of late because last night I was trying to video edit after the run, and I just got back from the gym, and I thought that today I would not take the camera with me to the gym just to, you know, focus on it, focus on my workout. But for today, what I'm going to be doing to get out of my comfort zone is I'm going to be going for a singing lesson, like a vocal lesson, which is something that I've never done before, but I've always wanted to do. So we start in about 48 minutes, and I'm going to take the public transit. It's raining, which kind of sucks, but I'm going to take the public transit, get to his house, and this private vocal coach is going to give me a lesson to test out my singing abilities and help me improve. I like singing. I've sang all my life, just as a hobby, but I've been considering to even start making covers in the future. So I thought taking a vocal lesson or a singing lesson would, one, obviously put me out of my comfort zone because I've never done that before, and 2, help me get better at that because it's something that I might want to do. Yeah, that's all. Okay, fun fact, actually in middle school, I sang in front of the talent show, in front of like 700 kids or something, which is like crazy because like in middle school, you know, you're a kid, you got so much like, I don't know, built up social anxiety kind of, you know, stuff going on as a kid, and I did that. I remember how nervous I was doing that in front of the school, but I did it, and since then I haven't really sang that much. It wasn't traumatizing, but I just haven't taken it seriously since that. I think this is cool. I think this is something that I want to do, and I'm gonna give it a shot.
I'm not gonna lie, singing in front of a vocal coach is kind of nerve-wracking. I know I don't know him and he doesn't know me or anything about me, but just singing in front of someone brings nerves. But I felt the butterflies in my stomach while going for the lesson. But when I got there, everything felt a bit better. He was a cool guy and really supportive. But I tried to just focus on what I like doing, and that was singing.
Yeah, no, I thought you were doing a good job. And part of what makes this tricky is we're doing it in a different key.
Okay. So, that was the end of my day. And I just wanted to get on the camera for a second and wrap up this 7-day sort of challenge thing that I did. I think every day I tried to push myself to get out of my comfort zone, and I'm pretty thankful that I did. I think that 7 days of being outside of my comfort zone is gonna help me keep better habits towards the future. I think the last 7 days gave me a good sense of routine, waking up early, trying to get some physical activity in every day, and just being willing to try different things and push past my limits. And I think it's something that I want to do a lot more from now on. So this won't be the last video that I post, not a chance. And I do look forward to making more challenge videos, maybe vlogs, and hopefully in the future travel videos. So if you enjoyed, please subscribe because I have no subscribers, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks.